I the only one that's sick and tired of hearing about the PC? The PC this, the PC can do that. I can mod this, I can mod that. Who gives a damn? Really? You know?
Rudimentary creatures of blood and flesh. You touch my mind, fumbling in ignorance, incapable of understanding.
Steam is a graveyard for fucking whack games. That's why they get away with all that fucking. It's the black market for games. You know how the dark web. You heard of the dark web, right?
Of course.
Steam is the dark web for fucking games. They get horrendous shit on that store. It's shovelware.
At the end of the day,
it's the ghetto for gaming. Steam is the ghetto for gaming.
There is a realm of existence so far beyond your own, you cannot even imagine it. I am beyond your comprehension.
PlayStation 5 is coming out very, very soon, and this would be a massive upgrade from the PS4 Pro and even the Xbox One X. So this would be Sony's true 4K 60 console and also the world's most powerful console. And here's all the latest leaks and rumors, everything we know at the moment in terms of the PlayStation 5. Lots of details.
Your lives are measured in years and decades. You wither and die. We are eternal, the pinnacle of evolution and existence. Before us, you are nothing.
About whether or not the upcoming Xbox Scarlet or Anaconda or Lockhart, we know that there's going to be multiple SKUs with multiple code names, as well as the PlayStation 5. We're going to talk about whether or not these consoles are going to be the last consoles.
Pattern has repeated itself more times than you can fathom. Organic civilizations rise, evolve, advance, and at the apex of their glory, they are extinguished.
But the only thing PC really gives freedom for you to do is freedom to pirate. And that just hurts the developer and the publisher and basically anybody who's not you. Piracy sucks, and it happens more on PC than it does on console.
My kind transcends your very understanding. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. You cannot even grasp the nature of our existence.
Before you ask, yes, that used to be me in that last clip, saying about how the only thing PC gaming is good for is piracy. Oh man, how much have I changed? Let's get on with the video, shall we? Yeah, so I'm sure most of you can tell by the introduction and the gameplay that I've been playing a good deal of Mass Effect lately, and I've been enthralled in the lore of the Mass Effect trilogy. And man, I gotta say, like, it kind of makes me feel sad because BioWare used to be something great, from the Dragon Age series to all the way back to Knights of the Old Republic and of course Mass Effect. But these days, man, BioWare is just a shadow of its former self, man. They've been on the decline since around 2011 when they came out with Dragon Age 2. Ever since then, it's just been downhill ever since. Mass Effect 3 was considered the weakest game of the trilogy. What did they make after that? They made Inquisition, which was okay, but it wasn't nothing near the quality of Origins, which is a 2009 game and is of higher quality than anything BioWare has ever done over the past 5 years, which is kind of sad because you think they'd improve over time instead of regressing. But it was really the nail in the coffin with Anthem, because they're making this loot shooter, games as a service. Like, why does EA feel the need to make BioWare into a developer that makes these kind of games? Like, you have enough people that can make those games for you. Why is the one studio that still exists that focuses on narrative-driven single-player games, you have to tell them, oh no, you guys have to do an online-only loot shooter pile of crap? Like, I guess EA, they see the money when it comes to games as a service, and they would love nothing more than for single player to just completely die out, because it's not nearly as profitable and it requires far more effort than just making a shitty loot shooter with all of the microtransactions. It's easy money. So you don't have to make a complete story. You think Anthem had a writing team? Like, they just came out, like, there's no narrative at all in this game, and it's very uninspired, very bland, very lifeless, very similar to Fallout 76, although I will admit when it comes to Anthem, the gameplay is definitely better than Fallout 76. because with 76 they made a game that really wasn't made for, like, the engine and the overall environment, would work good for a single player RPG, not so much for an online game. The gameplay mechanics are far outdated, they're not that good, and I think that's really what killed 76 more than any of the other controversies regarding it. Anyway, let's get on with the main topic at hand, which is a topic that is definitely beaten down at this point, how much superior PC gaming is to console gaming. But I figured I'd, weigh in on this topic a little bit more, because it's one thing that I'm known for these days, is being a former, very infamous console peasant, as people would refer to people who only play on consoles and pretty much talk shit about the PC. Yeah, I was the most infamous console peasant in the YouTube gaming community, and man, if I kept the gimmick going, I would have easily made Black Bond's Corporate Slave Awards, and I probably would have won. But I figured, the time to do this nonsense is over, and for the past 2 years, I've been, transitioning from. That's when the transition started, from being a console gamer to a PC gamer. I used to hold that notion that, console gaming is still good. I'm just not going to be a dick about it. And now I just realized, as soon as I got that PC, I got that money saved up, I'm like, wow, like I'm like in a whole new world right now. It's like a totally different experience. So, playing a lot of Mass Effect, I feel like I'm able to draw an analogy between the Reapers and PC. So I know people are thinking like, well, that's like so random, but let me explain, okay? So anyone who plays Mass Effect would kind of know what I'm getting at here, but anyone who doesn't, I'm just going to go over it a little bit. So the Reapers are a highly advanced, technologically superior machine race who are the main enemies of the Mass Effect series, right? So they are known for being technologically advanced, for being far superior on an intellectual level, just being just a form of life so far beyond your typical organic life, because they take the best from organic life by, I think they upload billions and billions and billions of organic minds and harvest them and upload them into their memory. So they're like literally like their brain is like the brain of billions of people. So when I think an analogy that could already be drawn is that PC is just so far beyond console gaming in terms of that power and capabilities, because it could do everything a console can do, but there are so many things that it can do that a console can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, name one thing that a console can do that a gaming PC cannot do. You can't name one thing. And that's because consoles are a more simplistic, technologically inferior platform. And in the Mass Effect series, down the line in the series, it's later revealed that a lot of the technologies that these organic civilizations of the galaxy that they use, like the mass relay, which is used to transport between solar systems and galaxies, and also the Citadel, which is the galactic headquarters, were actually created by the Reapers. So they're using the Reaper technology. And the same thing can be said with PCs and consoles. If it weren't for PCs and PC hardware, consoles as we know it would not exist, because not only do you need a powerful gaming computer in order to be able to program games for the console, but the actual hardware that the console has itself is derived from PC hardware, like AMD graphics cards, for example. That's what most of the consoles use. They partner up with AMD, and they use, I believe, both the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One use an AMD Jaguar. So they're actually very similar in architecture. I remember they also have an AMD CPU. So basically, consoles rely on PC architecture. Even if it's gimped out versions of PC architecture, they still rely on PC gaming. And that's a good analogy between the Reapers, because without the Reaper technology, the Earth and all these other places wouldn't have discovered the Citadel, and they wouldn't have advanced as much as they did. The mass relay, they wouldn't be able to travel so much. And I know what people are thinking, like, what, like, this is such a random thought popping in your head, but I think it's a good analogy. And no, I'm not hitting the shrooms like Bullet Barry's doing right now. I don't know what's up with him. he's a good guy, though. I don't know what's going on with his this whole drug thing going on. I had a nice long conversation with him. Not gonna lie, I'm still kind of worried about him, but hey, it's his life and he could do whatever the hell he wants to do. But people compare me to Bullet Barry because I'm a former console gamer becoming a PC gamer, and I do make similar videos to Bullet Barry. But that's one thing that we do not share in common. I am not tripping on shrooms. Oh man. But overall, just wanted to make this video. Wanted to share with you guys my new perspective on the gaming industry and on the PC platform, because I'm well known for trashing PC gaming and being a well-documented console peasant that all those people back in the day made so many videos on, countless videos. And look at me now. Because gaming PCs are like reapers. Reapers are harvesters. They harvest everything. Every 50,000 years, they harvest all the technology, and they kidnap people, and they use them to improve themselves. And that's also the case with PC gaming, because all these amazing console games from over the years, one way or another, end up on the PC. Whether it's through emulation, or how about Detroit Become Human, Halo Master Chief Collection? PC's reaping all your exclusives, console gamers. How do you guys feel about that? I know a lot of these PC gamers are rejoicing that they're finally able to play these console exclusives that they haven't been able to play before. Now you have all these console fanboys, like you have Crap Gamer, you have these Xbox gamers, and you also have the PlayStation gamers now who love playing Detroit Become Human, bragging about the exclusive. You can never play these games on PC, and now all of a sudden these games are popping up on PC, and they're damage controlling to no end, and it's it's hilarious. It's very hilarious. But overall, I've been having a really good time on my gaming PC. Even replaying games I put hundreds of hours in on the consoles have a brand new, entire new experience. Like Mass Effect, for example, the gameplay is much smoother. The mods and everything, and especially Bethesda games, is just a new level of existence, as the Reapers would say. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hope you enjoyed this video. And if you're a former console gamer like me and transitioned to PC also, let me know what your first experience was like, and how it completely changed your outlook of the industry in the comments down below. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and subscribe for more.